Hi guys, this is just going to be a general update on some of the stuff I've been doing recently. College has been going quite well. I've got about 2 weeks of that of this 1 year to do. I've got a few things to cover, I've got a few things to finish off. Hopefully I'll be able to get through to the second year if all goes well. If I get all my work done in time and to a good enough standard, you know, yeah, that's basically my college life. I'm really good with it. I've done a lot of things recently. I've been to the cinema. I went today, incidentally. I've been twice in the last few weeks. A few weeks ago I went to see X-Men First Class. Really great movie. I think the best of the X-Men. And today I went to see the Green Lantern. And that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I had loads of fun. I'll do proper reviews of them in my superhero review, and I'll probably be splitting that down into Marvel and DC, so there'll be some sort of differentiation. So, and then maybe one on miscellaneous comics, ones from Image Comics, and other ones that are based on comic books that I have actually got at this stage. So yeah, that'll be that. And I've been shopping, and you know, this is the stuff I've bought recently. Okay, this is a lot of stuff I've been bought over the month, last month or 2 months or so. Start over here, Skyline. I haven't yet to watch this. I've yet to watch quite a few of these. Big cover on it. I've heard a bit about this film. It's not the... I've not heard loads of great stuff about it, but you know, a bit Paul. I saw this in the cinema a few years ago. It was back in February. 2-disc special edition, and really cool. Seen my review on that. Life After People, complete series, season 1. Really interesting documentary. Not the best thing in the world. Like it says on the back, what would happen if every human being on Earth disappeared? This isn't the story of how we might vanish, it's the story of what happens to the world we leave behind. Basically, if mankind was to suddenly be disappearing tomorrow, what would happen to the world we leave behind, and what would happen to our cities and our greatest achievements and stuff, you know. Very cool. Green Hornet. Get to see this. This will be one of the comic book ones I'll be doing. I've heard a bit about it, but you know, not loads of really positive stuff. However, it does look fun. Monsters. This is one of the few ones I have watched. It wasn't 100% my cup of tea. It's interesting, the aliens are interesting, but I didn't like the whole fact of the drama. I want action stuff that you don't get a lot in this movie. There's a great opening, but sort of falls a bit flat. Primeval. This is the weird film called Primeval. It's got Lance Henriksen in it, but I bought it really because it sort of reminds me of Predator. I haven't heard loads of great stuff about this. I've looked about it, but it sort of looks like Predator. Reminds me a bit of Predator or Predators, but it doesn't look like an amazing movie, but I'll watch it nevertheless. RoboCop trilogy. I get to see any of these films. I get to see RoboCop. Funny thing is, I get around to all these things and I haven't watched a lot of them yet, but RoboCop. Boy, it's because it's great to see the RoboCop films, 3 RoboCops, one place. Top Gear, The Great Adventures 4, got all the other ones. The way she says they're Middle East special and their USA and Albanian road trips. Huge fan of Top Gear. Both me and my sister love it. The Family Guy trilogy. This is basically the Family Guy spoof on Star Wars. I bought it really because I like Star Wars and Family Guy is really funny. I've been getting more into Family Guy lately. They show it on BBC Three quite a bit, and there's some clips online you can watch. Infamous 2. I bought this yesterday. Get to play this, but what I have heard is very positive. You know, I love the first Infamous, so I'll really play that. Mortal Kombat. This is the new Mortal Kombat. I've played a lot of it so far. Really good. Very bloody though. I don't know what my favourite character is. I do like Scorpion and Sub-Zero's on the front cover. There's a really good thing if you get the PlayStation 3 one, you get to play as Kratos, which is really cool. Red Faction Armageddon. get to play this, and I've got special edition. Fortunately, I haven't got my face on the network yet, so that's my biggest problem. I've been too busy playing Red Faction Guerrilla because I haven't yet finished that, and I bought that only about a month or two ago at all. Top Gear, the Challenges 5, I watched a bit of this, not loads, but really interesting. I really love Top Gear, so that's one of the reasons I bought that. And this is a weird one, it's a book. Neil Asher's The Technician. You get to read it, you get to read this. This is the first book by Neil Asher I've got. Looks really cool. I've never read any of his books before, but it looks really cool adult science fiction stuff. There's quite a few authors I can read out, you know. I mean, it sort of reminds me a bit of some stuff I've seen before. It almost looks like this thing looks like a cockroach or a trilobite, you know what I mean? Like these weird teeth and stuff. I do like science fiction, that's one of the reasons I picked this up, because it looks like cool adult science fiction. Another really cool science fiction author I love is Scott Super. He's really cool. He has his book Infection. No, Infected now. It's called Infected now, and that's a really cool book. But anyway, that's mostly what I've bought. Another thing I've bought is this Spider-Man poster. See, I've already got this one that I've shown before in the one about my room. I bought this one because it's got a lot more characters on it. I still want to keep that one because that one's been here a long time, and it's got, you know, Venom and Carnage on, and I love Venom and Carnage, but this one's got loads on. It's got the same image of Lizard and the same image of Vulture and Black Cat, but it's got loads more villains on it. So you get a new, you know, Electro, Mysterio, Craven, Shocker, Rhino, Black Cat, Green Goblin, Vulture, Chameleon, Doc Ock, Scorpion, Prowler, Morbius, Hammerhead, Sandman and Hydra Man and Lizard. And really cool. That's pretty much the only other thing I've bought. Okay, so that's my update on what I've been doing recently. I'm sorry if I've sounded like I've drove on. I mean, a lot of those DVDs I haven't even watched yet, so I'm sorry if it wasn't really much help, because I just wanted to sort of show them and see what I've been up to and see what I've bought and blah 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 blah. But I've been into a lot of video games recently. I've been playing Red Faction Armageddon, not Red Faction Armageddon, Red Faction Guerrilla, sorry. Really cool so far, really good. Yeah, so that's been me. That's my June update on stuff I've been doing so far. Maybe busy, but I'll get back to you as soon as I'll get back to on YouTube as soon as I can. Incidentally, I have a blog TV account. It's just down there in the description, or you can just type in Vampire Slayer 94 because I've used the same name. I plan on doing a blog on August 4th, which will be my birthday, so I set up on that date. I've yet to figure out time, maybe from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock on August 4th, or maybe even on August 3rd, you know, so you can, you know, the time countdown to my birthday, except, you know, but I think the theme of the night may be comic books, maybe comic book related stuff, so try and read up on a bit, so you can ask me questions. I'd like to answer questions on there about films. It could be about films as well, mostly comic books. I would say I really like comic books. Green Lantern, of course. Green Lantern's one of my favourites, and now he's become one of my favourites, one of my favourite DC creations. Anyway, see you guys. Rock on.